Entrepreneur's Board of Investors is challenging America to pitch the next big idea during a 60-second elevator ride.
Time's up.
I've worked so hard for this.
Let's make some money.
I don't even know if he wants to invest. What a chicken.
You called me a chicken. You attacked me.
If the pitch fails,
You guys ready to vote?
That's 4 no's. Send her down.
Going down.
but if the pitch is successful,
That's 4 yeses. I say we open the doors.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Elevator pitch, let's go!
Sounds like a deal.
Fantastic.
is the next billion-dollar idea on its way up? This is Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch.
Going up.
Okay, are we ready today? This is so exciting because it's around female entrepreneurs and CEOs and people that are doing startups, and I love to see women in these roles. I'm very excited for this. So let's hear the first pitch.
Your 60 seconds begins now. Going up.
How many of you wish that you could really learn how to play a guitar like this, or that you could take your kids to piano lessons without driving in traffic with such a hassle? I'm Karen Scott from Austin, Texas, and I'm the CEO and founder of Care to Rock. Care to Rock is the easy, affordable way to learn music online. In fact, it's fantastic how easy it is to take lessons with Care to Rock. We match teachers with students for live online video conference lessons. And the great thing about it is we have 3 key features with our monthly lesson subscription service to keep happy customers: instruments, innovation, and impact. We ship instruments like this guitar straight to our customers' doors so they can learn. We have an innovative web RTC browser-to-browser technology, so there's no software to download. And best of all, as a former juvenile prosecutor, I've seen how music can change lives for youth in foster care. Every Care to Rock teacher volunteers on our platform for youth in foster care for free. But we're not a nonprofit. We're seeking $150,000 in a convertible note. Let's change lives.
She wasn't going to play for us?
I was hoping we'd hear a little ditty.
I don't think she's one of the teachers.
Let's hope
So there's a huge market on this kind of Tinder for lawyer, Tinder for music.
Well, it's a marketplace, is what she's building, yeah.
Her competition, though, is YouTube. All of my guy friends, my brother, my boyfriend, everyone included, has learned how to play the guitar off of YouTube. There's so many videos, and they're free.
But I think her key, though, is more about the connection of the marketplace for the tutor. So she's probably just getting a piece of the action for every match.
Like when I think about, my daughter and her friends, and they're wanting to take music lessons, they're going the traditional route, which is going to a teacher.
What's nice about her passion is helping kids, using music to help kids, and that's a great message.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, again, we have to vote.
Ready to vote? All right,
Talk to her blue in the face.
Just make it interesting.
2 yeses and 2 nos. Somebody has to convert. All right, no surprise. The higher end of the gene pool wants to open these doors. Sorry, Kim and I think, have a good reason to sway you, Lindsay, because I know he's a lost cause.
What is the reason?
The reason is this is elevator pitch, and that was a really good pitch, and I want to learn more. My criteria is both sides of a marketplace. It's a money-making business. Kim also suggested that even though her kids could use YouTube for free, they still use real tutors.
I think the success of this business depends on the quality and the caliber of the tutors. Like if you can get some big name, former rock star tutors, this could be huge. Okay, and I'm all for supporting female entrepreneurs, so I'll for
Yes.
On that note, let's open the doors.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay! Hi from Austin, y'all.
So you teased us by holding the guitar in the elevator. You don't actually, do you play or not?
I'm gonna learn. I'm taking piano right now, and I couldn't bring a piano today, so I brought one of our guitars.
How did you find your teachers?
Great question. I started a nonprofit 10 years ago providing music lessons for kids in foster care, and I worked with teachers through all those years. And all the teachers had one thing in common. They loved to volunteer, but they wanted paying students as well. And that's kind of how the idea from Care to Rock came around, is being in Austin and working with great teachers, combining the 2 things through technology.
That's something that you probably should have included in your pitch, right? For 2 reasons. 1, it gives you a lot of credibility that you know the space. And 2, there's an emotional attachment beyond just, hey, music, I was a prosecutor. and music is good for kids. That's a really good story and a really good pitch. And I think it means a lot to me that you know what you're doing in this space.
That is like where Care to Rock comes from, is that passion about like how can we use technology, have a great customer experience, but also really not just impact customers, but like other kids that don't have access.
Tell us more about it. How long you've been in business? It's up and running. What's the revenue generated? Just all the questions more about around that.
Yeah, so we're very new. We launched less than a year ago, but we are producing revenue. And it's,
How much?
Well, monthly recurring revenue, we're close to about $5,000 at this point. And we've built the marketplace really slowly because we've focused on having a good customer experience with our platform. Being a two-sided marketplace that's bootstrapped, we do have $80,000 in investment, but pretty close to bootstrapped beyond that. Giving customers a choice with instruments and making it really easy for them, like if you have two kids, one wants piano, one wants guitar, I can send you those things, I can get you started, I can get you with great teachers, I can take all of those barriers away. And that's really made it where I feel like we have something unique, which is customers are staying on the platform to learn music. So the ones that we have been really happy and have been sticking with us.
What's the cost per lesson? What do you charge?
$20 is what the teacher gets paid for a 30-minute lesson, just to give you kind of a base. We're all pretty much straight subscription now. So customers can subscribe between $69 a month all the way up to $199, depending on how many lessons a month. We're trying to combine two market potential: instruments and lessons. I think lessons alone is a little bit more difficult, but our customers are finding something unique with having both things offered to them.
Wait, but just so I understand, that price includes the instrument and the teaching.
Exactly.
And the instruction.
And, right.
You said you're looking for $150,000.
Yes. Okay, so I'm trying to raise a seed round of $500,000. I've got $80,000 that's already raised for that and another $40,000 that's committed. And what I'd like from you guys is $150,000 in a convertible note. So I'm raising all this seed round through aggregate convertible notes.
What's the cap on the note?
The cap is $3.5 million.
Is there a discount?
Yes, 20% discount.
So you've raised 80, you have another 40 committed.
Yes.
So you have 120 sort of locked down. You're looking for us to put in 150, and then the balance you would have to still seek. You're only doing $5,000 a month in revenue, okay, and you're asking for $4 million. So for me, $1.5 million. Something along those lines for the 150. I don't know how we're gonna even get excited to do this for less than 10% because you're just starting.
What about?
I don't even know if he wants to invest.
I can't invest unless you do. So what are you gonna do?
What a chicken. But go ahead.
I want you to invest with me to make more money.
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm not
This
gonna
is a
calm
pitch.
down.
You would tell
called me
an
a chicken.
entrepreneur
You attacked
not
me.
to lose their
You
temper.
attacked me. You
I
called me a
didn't
chicken.
attack you.
Oh, calling someone a chicken isn't attacking them?
You were putting it upon me. We are having a nice discussion here. I would see this being about $1.5 million cap based upon where you're at. I would be willing to back you, but unfortunately, it's a very punitive amount relative to what you're asking for, but I think that's the fair market price.
Yes, I'm in with that, but make sure your investors
you would have to make that, because I think I am supportive. I love this concept.
I like the deal that Peter's proposing. I think you proved why this is unique compared to everything else that's out there.
So this is our deal, our best and final. We will agree to your $150,000, but it'll be at a convertible note cap of $1.5 million with a 20% discount. And it's also subject to you rounding up the other money, because you were looking for $500,000, which would be another $230, and then we'll have a simultaneous close with the other investors. Is that something you would agree to? Because we would be prepared to do that.
I'm in.
Fantastic.
Good. We have a deal.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you guys. The judges really rock. It really does show faith in technology to be used for something that's a bigger vision. And I'm really excited that they understood that vision, they got behind it.
Ta-da! Let's do this. Time for the next pitch.
Okay, here we go.
Your 60 seconds begins now. Going up.
One bag, multiple ways. Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm the founder and the designer of the brand Aaron Lee. We create stylish leather handbags that transform into multiple different shapes with a few simple moves. Here's how we can benefit from it. Not only is it stylish, but also this patented bag transforms from a small size to a larger size and encourages us to reduce unnecessary use of shopping bags. Our business model is direct to consumer and wholesale with 67% margin. We've sold $100,000 to date. We ran 2 successful Kickstarter campaigns and raised $48,000. We're featured in W Magazine, Vogue.com, BuzzFeed, and more. We've made this much traction with a minimal marketing budget, and we're asking $150,000 for 10% equity to help us go after $12 billion US handbag market.
3.
Thank you, and I'd love you to be part of our journey.
Time's up.
She said $100,000 in sales, but for how long have they been in existence?
She didn't say.
Yeah. I mean, is that over 10 years or?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of gadgets.
I'm particular with the purses that I buy and what I like, so that does not appeal to me at all. I don't know, what's your view?
Well, so there's dresses that you can wear 8 different ways, but I don't need my purse to transform like that.
Right.
I mean, she had me until she said it could turn into a shopping bag. You know, that was just like.
I am so curious as to how long they've been in existence, though, because what if she launched 3 months ago and they already have $100,000 in sales?
Well, then I would say shame on her for not telling us that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why it's not. Number one, she didn't say anything, but 2, they've had time to do 2 Kickstarter
I was
campaigns.
just
Yeah.
going to say that. So no, she's had some time.
And she raised $48,000 that she's gone through as well. You guys ready to vote?
Sure. Yeah, I think we should.
So that's 4 no's. Gotta send her down.
Going down.
Okay. Judges decide not to invest, but it was an awesome opportunity for me, and we're gonna continue to grow.
And now, perfecting the pitch from Sprint Business.
There's just no story there.
Tell a real customer story. People remember stories over numbers, charts, and graphs. Whenever possible, open your pitch with a customer story that addresses a problem that your product or service solved. Keep it simple and realistic.
Now that is a story.
Sprint Business works for business. Check out sprint.com/elevator pitch.
I'm so excited to pitch. I do have a little nerves, but I'm not trying to concentrate on that right now. I'm gonna be the bride today and not the bridesmaid.
Okay, moving on to the next pitch.
Your 60 seconds begins now. Going up.
Hi, my name's Lenora Wilkinson, founder of WeddingSoda.com. I've been a bridesmaid 6 times, and of those times, I pretty much didn't know what I was supposed to be doing, which caused a lot of confusion between the couple and myself. Unfortunately, wedding planners don't really handle what goes on with the bridesmaids and groomsmen. WeddingSoda.com is an online tool that allows bridesmaids and groomsmen to know exactly what they need to do, where they need to be, how much it costs to participate, and a plethora of other things. My ask is $225,000 for 15%.
Is she done?
I think she is.
All right, Jesus, it's on you now.
5, 4,
So it's a
3.
It's a bridesmaid
2,
app. Well, a
1.
groomsperson.
Time's up.
Do we really need this?
Well, I think there's other, that's my first thought, is there's other things that can accommodate it.
Especially for that valuation? It essentially seems like a website with the guidelines of being a bridesmaid.
Like you kind of go in and it tells you what you're...
So this is not for wedding planning or anything for the wedding. This is just for the groomsmen and the brides.
Correct.
That's what it...
Bridesmaids to do.
Right, we don't know if it's a website or an app. She's
I don't
holding
think she
her phone.
explained it.
Here's my approach. If any of my groomsmen or bridesmaids don't know what to do, they shouldn't be one.
Whoa.
Spoken from the single
Yeah,
lady.
well, there you go.
I'm ready to vote.
I think so too.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that wasn't a great pitch.
No.
That's 4 no votes.
It's too bad that she didn't take the full minute to really like differentiate because that's part of the issue.
Yeah.
The wedding is definitely off. Send her down.
Going down.
I think my nerves got to me. I only pitched for 40 seconds out of 60 because I got nervous, so I was going too fast. The future of wedding soda is bright. I'll have more chances in this, and, I'm just gonna keep at it.
Your 60 seconds begins now. Going up.
Hi, I'm Cecilia Auth. As a pediatric nurse, I've cared for hundreds of medically fragile children, many of whom require feeding tubes. This feeding tube delivers vital nutrients and medication. However, accessing this tube can be disruptive to a child while wearing a standard bodysuit. That's why I invented Tubesies. Tubesies is an adaptive apparel line for children. Our patented design allows clean and easy access with minimal disruption, making feeding time more therapeutic. There are over 200,000 children in the United States alone that require feeding tubes. In less than 20 months, we've sold over 1,000 units online to consumers in hospitals across the country. We've gained an international presence in the UK, and we recently partnered with Zappos Adaptive and soon March of Dimes. I am seeking $150,000 for 10% of my company. Your investment will allow us to expand our brand and broaden our marketing efforts.
1. Time's up.
I thought it was an excellent pitch, and I'm intrigued to know more about what makes that proprietary.
Yeah, she has a patent.
Yeah.
And I thought her pitch was good.
Well, she's selling product.
Yeah, she sold 1,000.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought it was a good pitch, though. She covered everything.
I would be open to hearing what she's actually doing.
All right, let's vote.
Okay, so that's 4 yeses. I say we open the doors.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Awesome.
I've worked so hard for this. Thank you. Yay! Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you so much. I have something for each of you. A couple of samples of our design that we have.
It'll fit you, Peter.
And you each get your own little design.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about this? Very intrigued because you said there's 200,000 kids. Is it per year that have the feeding tube?
Every year, there are over 14,000 children that receive a feeding tube for various medical reasons. Where I worked in a feeding therapy program, and the children would come in with their own standard bodysuit because they were in diapers, and they would touch it and pull on it. So we would have to adjust them, and it was very cumbersome. They would cry. We would have to cut a hole into, if they were in hospital, into our donated clothing. So I thought about maybe just having it straight and easy access. So there's a waterproof pocket here. The pocket can hold a convenient gauze. So many times children have a gauze that surrounds and supports the G-tube so it doesn't rub against the skin.
Is there a patent that's applicable to utilizing this for kids over 2 years old?
Yes, so the patent goes for the design itself. We can really see this helping an array of ages, and I think older adults that have a G-tube, they want to wear something that's comfortable but easy and discreet to access. I know that the more I share this product, it's helping my basis of what I want to do and helping families, making their lives just a little bit easier.
How much do these sell for?
So they sell for $23.
Okay.
What are you going to use the $150,000 for?
So part of that will be for marketing. I really need to market this brand, and also production and fulfilling POs that we have and we are receiving from hospitals.
What's your total demand now?
Right now, I have just under 300.
Okay.
I think it's a good start to a business. My problem is valuation and structure. She needs PO financing, probably a note or a convertible, but I don't think with that ask, I won't be comfortable investing.
It just seems a little on the high side, given where you are.
In order for me to even be remotely interested at a valuation that would make sense for where you are today,
Yes.
it would be so punitive to you that you'd be giving up such a big chunk of your company. You wouldn't even want the deal I would propose.
You are absolutely on. I've seen this stage of an entrepreneur 2 years later have a multi-million-dollar business, and so stick to it.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you. It was nice. They really love the product. They really love the concept. It's just a little too early on, but they offered great financial advice, which I'm definitely going to take advantage of.
Coming up on the next Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch.
I'm in this elevator, and all I'm thinking about is, what if there's a malfunction?
This is crazy.
Tell us how you really feel.
And to apply for season 5, go to entrepreneur.com/elevator pitch.